Good evening, everyone, and welcome to I told you I would be coming back a lot now that I got a lot of time on my hands to make creative videos for you, but welcome to my story time. This video has been weighing on my heart for a while, and I decided that tonight was the night that I should make this video. I am going to be sharing my personal COVID-19 nightmare story and my brush with COVID-19. But first, let's get a couple of things out of the way like we do. I am Dr. Monica Bickerstaff Riley. I am your doctor of integrative medicine. I have over 30 years of expertise as a clinical aroma therapist, as a master herbalist, as a traditional Chinese medicine energy healer. I have over 35 years of expertise in the areas of native and indigenous natural remedies. And I am also the proud founder and CEO of my brand, Dr. Monica's Natural Beauty and Wellness. My brand empowers women and the men who love us to self-love through self-care by implementing on a daily basis my wonderful handcrafted natural remedies. Now, I've shared these with you before, and even in our last video, narcissists masked as empaths. Whoa, I've gotten a lot of feedback from that one. Good, I wanted to kind of stir the pot a little bit. But anyway, these are my home diffuser oils. I have one in my signature fragrance, Black Orchid, and another one, Tranquility. I have Tranquility diffusing tonight. This is wonderful to prepare you for relaxation and sedation. It's a natural sedative. I have essential oils, balsam fir, a little bit of cinnamon, some orange, some vanilla, a little citrus, a little frankincense, a little myrrh. I've got a little bit of everything. And I know you see me putting it, dabbing it. I want to dab it at my neckline so that I can inhale and enjoy even a more potent dose of my tranquility while I'm speaking with you all tonight. And then I've gotten a lot of compliments today. I'm wearing my smoky quartz pendant. Smoky quartz is wonderful if you are vibrating at your highest potential. I talked about higher vibration, allowing yourselves to elevate into the purpose along the path that God has anointed for you. It's not always the one that you're going to choose, but it's the one that you are destined to before you were born. And right now I am vibrating at my highest, and also in so doing, trying to maintain my grounding and also doing a lot of detoxing and purifying of past memories, stagnant thoughts. Just, it's smoky quartz is wonderful to clear out negative environmental energies, negative energies that you come into contact with people, negative energies from, wow, Zoom is doing some weird things tonight. Anyway, negative energies from past thoughts, certain dreams that crop up. If you are someone who is challenged and suffers with PTSD, smoky quartz is wonderful. Wearing it on your person as a bracelet, and even just the stone itself, holding the stone in your hand or wearing it on your person. You want to get into your smoky quartz. And as I always love to do, I started back with my wines, and tonight I'm sharing with you a Sauvignon Blanc called Cologne, and it's from the Bordeaux region of France. So cheers to you. I love a Sauvignon Blanc, especially with brie cheese or maybe even a smoked Gouda, grapes. Sauvignon Blanc is very light and very crisp. And this particular, let's see, are we looking at any notes in particular? Yes. Vibrant citrus, gooseberry, and herb flavors. I really like a Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc is also good with a nice pasta. A pasta in in a very light sauce. Not necessarily so much a marinara, but a light white cream or a pink vodka sauce, or even you know, a light olive oil sauce. So anyway, cheers. Now, I also want to share with you 5 tips for kind of boosting your immune system and your health. This coronavirus is a virus. It is an airborne virus, and it does not discriminate. Anybody at any age and any stage in their lives can get it. So your best level of defense and proactive self-care. I'm going to share 5 tips with you. I'm going to share a few products from my collection that will help you. And I'm going to tell y'all to wear your masks when you're out in public and when you're in crowded spaces. It's the right thing to do. You're protecting yourself and you're protecting others. And if you're so stuck in your ego and your selfishness that you can't get that, or you don't understand that, it's just a simple means of precaution, then I'm not inviting you to play in my sandbox anymore because I don't want to get your cooties. All right. So a couple of things that I want to touch upon. First, I want to give you all a hug. This is Monday, August 24th. We are winding down a little bit, headed into September, which is my birth month, September 8th. We are officially in the Virgo season. Yes, Virgo energy, activate. So my sun sign is Virgo, and I am a Sagittarius rising. Venus in Leo, Moon in Libra. I got a lots going on. Mars in Cancer. So I am very well rounded. And on top of that, I am an INFJ. If there are any INFJs out there in my tribe watching this, will you give a sister a holler, please? I want to schedule a play date on Zoom for us. Okay? All right, so let's talk about a couple of things that you can do now to help to protect yourself. Now, some of the symptoms between, we've literally been seeing this virus since December of 2019, all right? It was just acknowledged in March. All right, so I'm not even gonna go there, but some of the symptoms that we knew about in March have developed, and some of the symptoms that were not present in December of 2019, they are very, very viral and deadly today on August 24th of 2020. So I'd like you to start preparing your own medicine cabinet with the following things. I spoke about these things in a video that I produced called Coronavirus 101 on March 9th, where I predicted everything that's happening now, that we're seeing now, I predicted then. All right, so I'm going to include the link at the bottom of this video. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is a free platform, and I'm giving you all kinds of integrative medicine, natural remedies, um, breath techniques, yoga techniques, all for free on my YouTube channel, on this wonderful YouTube platform. I love YouTube because it reaches everyone all at the same time. But in order for me to continue to come to you consistently, I have over 85 videos in my archives. I need you to subscribe to my channel, and if you so desire, please drop in my comments some topics that you would like me to cover. All right, you're getting free medical advice here, people, okay? So get a pen and a paper and listen up. One thing that's wonderful, this is ashwagandha is an herb. Ashwagandha is an Ayurvedic herb, and this herb is wonderful for so many reasons. Number one, it will boost your energy naturally. It's on that same level as ginseng as far as boosting your energy and stamina. Ashwagandha is also a natural antibiotic. So it is wonderful if you're dealing with any type of anti-inflammatory or bacterial, fungal, viral types of illnesses or challenges in your body temple. Ashwagandha is an herb that also strengthens your joints and your teeth. And ashwagandha is wonderful for boosting your respiratory system. Okay, so ashwagandha is an Ayurvedic herb, and I recommend that you stock up on this immediately. The next herb that I want to talk to you about is a traditional Chinese medicine herb called Astragalus Root. Now, Astragalus Root is great for strengthening your kidneys, your adrenal glands, and your liver. These three organs in particular are greatly affected when our bodies are under a lot of stress. And right now, just waking up in the morning is stressful. And what did I say in my video called The 3 Types of Toxic People? When you wake up in the morning, what do? I want you to say yes to you when you wake up every morning, because you are beautiful, you are phenomenal, you are smart, you are worthy of the very, very best. You are enough, and I love you. Okay? So say yes to you every morning when you wake up. And take your astragalus root and your ashwagandha. Ashwagandha was a root. My Nana introduced ashwagandha to me when I was about 11 or 12. This is also a root that is used in Native American healing culture, and she was one to grow the plant in her yard and just kind of crush it up and do a lot of different things with the leaves, with the roots, make a tea, make a poultice. So ashwagandha root, astragalus root. Don't sleep on your C. I always talk about your vitamin C. You just want to get a vitamin C. I love these powdered packets. They are easy to travel with, and you want to make sure that you have your vitamin C. This is 1,200 milligrams. A lot of packets don't go above the 1,000 milligram, but you want to get the most milligrams as you can. I take 2 of these a day, and I just take them in water. And they've got a nice little orange flavor. And then if you've been with me for a while, you know that I swear by my magnesium. I take magnesium. This is a wonderful powdered magnesium citrate, and it happens to be called Tranquility as well. So you've got your Tranquility in my home diffuser oil, and you've got your Tranquility in your magnesium. Magnesium has over 300 uses, but the ones I want you to be aware of in particular are that if you suffer with headaches or migraines, they are wonderful to help you manage your migraines and your headaches. Magnesium is wonderful if you have digestive inflammation or any type of blockage in your digestive tract. And magnesium is wonderful for instant gratification, alleviating the stress in your parasympathetic nervous system. So that's only 3 uses I shared with you. There are 297 more, but magnesium is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, there are a couple of things that I want to share with you that I don't want to forget in the process. The reason why I spoke about the remedies that you can think about is because I want to share with you the list of symptoms of coronavirus. So now we have more of an extensive list of symptoms. It includes fever, cough, shortness of breath, fatigue, muscle or body aches, headache, loss of taste or smell, sore throat, nausea, vomiting. Let me go over that list again. So, symptoms of COVID-19 or the coronavirus include fever, cough, shortness of breath, fatigue, muscle or body aches, headache, loss of taste or smell, sore throat, and nausea and or vomiting and or diarrhea. All right, so there are a multitude of symptoms that you should be aware of. And look, you all know your bodies very well, and I encourage you, if something is out of the norm with you, if you don't feel well, go get a test. That's the only way that you're going to know for sure, number one, if you have COVID-19, and also how to immediately take precautions so you don't infect anyone else. The first thing that you do is you self-quarantine for 15 days. And then there are other precautions that you should take. Now, while you are self-quarantining, I already shared with you ways to boost your immune system, different herbs and vitamins that you can take internally. Also, what you can do is start to carve out quiet time for you where you can implement the wonderful Ujjai Breath, which is breath of victory. It's wonderful for oxidizing the blood and detoxifying or detoxing the respiratory system. Because through Ujjai breathing, which we will do in a minute, you actually get all of that gook out of your lungs. So if you are a smoker, if you are a vapor, if you have allergies, if you have asthma, you want to get in a good 3 to 6 Ujjai breaths every morning and at night before you go to bed. The qualities of Ujjai breathing are simple. You want to be somewhere quiet. You want to sit with your shoulders back and your spine straight. You want to close your eyes, and you're going to breathe, take in breath from the lower part of your diaphragm with your mouth closed. And then you're going to exhale through the nose with your mouth closed. So the voice, it's a throaty breath. It's like a Darth Vader breath, an ocean breath. And it sounds like this. Easy peasy. The wonderful thing about Ujjai Breath is that you can do this breath anywhere. You can do it in your car if you're getting stressed out or anxious with people who are driving wackadoo on the roads. You can do it before meetings, either in person or on Zoom. You can practice Ujjayi, as I said, when you awaken, before you start your day, before you get out of the bed. You can practice Ujjayi um, anywhere. And it's such a gratifying breath because as I was practicing my Ujjayi with you just a few minutes ago, I just got so incredibly relaxed. This is instantaneous gratification for your respiratory and for your nervous system. Okay? All right. So, if you're looking for me to hang out with, you can find me on Facebook at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff. Hit me up on the gram at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff Riley. Tweet me at Vegas Holistic. And on LinkedIn, I am Dr. Monica Bickerstaff Riley. So all me, 4 or 5 names, but it's just one little old me, okay? And I would love for you to reach out to me, especially during this time when, wait, let me check on my brother and sister teachers and professors. How are y'all doing with this homeschooling and distance learning thing? If you're going crazy, reach out to me. I am a certified, national certified tutor in many different subjects, which include grammar, punctuation, writing, reading comprehension, spelling, public speaking. Reach out to me and I can help you help your child. Get your youngin' on the right track, all right? So he or she can shine at his or her best and be the best that they can be too. And it will also give you a little 1 hour, 2 hour break a week, all right? Okay, so that's just a sidebar. The products from my collection that I want to share with you, which are wonderful for boosting your immunity, and they smell amazing. So the first one I want to share with you is Rejuvaflex. Rejuvaflex is straight from one of my Nana's recipes for the liniment. Rejuvaflex, I have amazing, the menthols, I have wintergreen, I have spearmint, I have peppermint, I have camphor, I have other essential oils in here. And what this Rejuvaflex will do, now I have patients and clients who have MS, who have lupus, who have other autoimmune diseases that affect mobility, that have sciatica, chronic lower back pain, torn meniscus in the knees, rotator cuff injuries, and they swear by my Rejuvaflex. Rejuvaflex, I'm going to apply a little bit tonight because I was working out doing some of my shoulder. Working on my shoulders and my arms today with my weights. And so I am just a little bit sore and a little bit stiff. And so what you're going to do with all of my body oils and natural remedies, you're going to do what you saw me just do. So I squirted a little bit into my palms, rubbed my palms together, inhaled, because with the aromatherapy, I'm inhaling through my olfactory nerve, working on my limbic, part of my limbic, the brain in the back, a little bit brain, which regulates everything from hormones to cortisol levels to blood pressure, cholesterol, regulates the thyroid, everything, your emotions, everything is regulated by that little part of the brain called the limbic. And when you are using aromatherapy, you can use these essential oils to do what they do. Essential oils, aromatherapy is a medicine. It's a medical science. So you need to really know what you're doing. And I recommend that you reach out to me. I am a clinical aromatherapist. There are not many of us out there. All right. So that means that it's an extra level of aromatherapy knowledge that I can use to diagnose and treat disease in your body to help to heal you. All right. Using essential oils, combinations of essential oils. Rejuvaflex is one of my award-winning essentials. Followed by, let's not forget, the Simmer Down Chica. She is amazing. Simmer Down Chica is what you want when you are feeling blue. Ladies, if you are going through the menopause, I've been told that Simmer Down Chica does wonders for hot flashes and power surges. And you want to use this after a bath. It's amazing. You want to massage it into your breasts, into your abdomen, all over your body, really, but pay specific attention to those areas because Simmer Down Chica will help to regulate your hormones. And if you suffer with migraine headaches are often caused by hormonal imbalance. It will greatly affect healing with your migraine. So Simmer Down Chica is amazing. Rejuvaflex is amazing. These are from my essential line. And then Nana's Healthy Hair Elixir is amazing. Another award-winning combination of mine. Nana's Healthy Hair Elixir is a combination of essential oils that you just gently massage into your scalp after you shampoo or on dry hair if you need extra moisturizing. But Nana's Healthy Hair Elixir, this elixir will grow hair on a bald man's head. How do I know? Because I've grown several hairs on several bald men's. Okay? And Nana's Healthy Hair Elixir is great for all hair types, all ethnicities, all hair types. You just need a little bit. This bottle is 2 ounces. This will last you over a month. A little bit goes a long way. And this will hit you at the root and help to grow strong length. It will help you if you have an edge issue, get your edges back. If you've got a bald issue, it will help to stimulate those follicles and get healthy hair, thick hair growing back in the balding spots. Nana's Healthy Hair Elixir is amazing. So you want to shop my virtual Aromatique web store. The link is at the bottom of this video, and you want to shop for Nana's Healthy Hair Elixir, Simmer Down Chica, Rejuvaflex. These are things that you need to have in your medicine chest along with the big old magnesium, right? These are things that you definitely need to start stocking up on. Simmer Down Chica, magnesium. Rejuvaflex. Nana's Healthy Hair Elixir. And let's not forget our beautiful faces, or your beautiful faces, right? I have an award-winning facelift in a bottle. This face serum, I now make it infused with vitamin C. It is amazing. I come to you with a naked face. I don't have on any makeup. This is my skin. And I take a lot of pride in my skin. First of all, I drink a heck of a lot of water a day, all right? And then just maybe 2 or 3 drops of this liquid gold serum. And with all serums, so you don't pull your face and add lines to it, you just want to pat gently. If you are someone who is experiencing adult acne, if you have pock marks, if you have lines, if you have wrinkles, sun damage, you want to invest in my facelift in a bottle. Okay? All right, so these are all things that you can use to not only to improve your health, but also to improve your family's health and wellness. Shop my web store. The link is right below. And place an order. And if you live in the Las Vegas area, place your order, text me, and we can do a curbside pickup. I'd love to see you. Love to see your beautiful smile in your face. And as I promised earlier, this video is a story time video. So once upon a time, Dr. Monica was minding her business and the business of her 25 students at her college on March 11th. And on March 12th or 13th, I received an email from one of my students who said that he wasn't feeling well. He felt like he had a virus. Now, I encouraged him to go get tested as he was only 17 years old. He was only 17 years old. I encouraged him to tell his parents that he wasn't feeling well, to let them know what his symptoms were, and to immediately go and get tested, which he did. And he tested positive for the coronavirus. This was a young, active, incredibly intelligent 17-year-old white male who had spent 3 hours, unbeknownst to him, contagious on a Wednesday night with 26 other people in close quarters. Okay? That's why I'm trying to tell you, coronavirus is a virus. A virus doesn't have eyes or ears. A virus doesn't discriminate. All right? So this young man tested positive for the coronavirus. A week later, my college shut down all 3 campuses, right along the time that the city of Las Vegas shut down for self-quarantine purposes. And we are going into August 25th. This is our fall semester, and our campuses still are not open. We are teaching online virtual instruction, okay? So I say this to say that if you have any of those symptoms, you got to get yourself tested. Now, when I found out that this young man had tested positive, of course I had to get tested. And this was this was like the week of March 11th, like March 11th through the 17th, when testing was, you know, Las Vegas is advanced on so many levels, but we were one of the first cities in the country to have active testing available in March. So I went and got myself tested. Now, the testing then was horrible. It was like a probe that is stuck up your nose into your nasal passages, almost at your pineal gland. Terribly uncomfortable, very painful. And because I am a medical professional, I was able to get my test results back within 48 hours, and I tested negative. Hallelujah, right? I was so happy. But at the same time, I knew that I did not want to come into contact with my partner or with my family members. And so I self-quarantined for 2 weeks. And that's when I started making all kinds of workshops and classes available for you in my Zen Zoom room, right? So there's something to be said for this isolation. I don't mind isolation. I thrive in isolation. It's a time for introspection It's a time for self-reflection. It's a time for self-care. It's a time to sleep. It's a time to heal and restore the body. So I was cool. All right. Now, after 2 weeks, I went on about my business, but by then the city was shut down. And after maybe about the 15th or 16th day, after I had come into contact with this young man, I started to feel very fatigued. It's like, really, I would get up and put on my clothes and come downstairs and get ready to start my day. And we would, be doing what we do as far as running our errands and so forth. Or I would be handcrafting blends to fill orders so that we could then go to the post office. And I was just so tired. I literally was just so fatigued after about being awake for 2 hours. I was ready to go back to bed. And I'm a person who naturally has a lot of natural energy. And so that was very strange for me. During this time, I also started to lose my appetite. Real strange for me. Check. I felt like my knees were starting to bother me. My right foot was starting to bother me. I was at that on top of the loss of appetite and the lethargy. Check, check, check. I didn't have any headaches. I didn't have any of the other symptoms until one day I had a fever. And then I remembered I live in Las Vegas. And it was hot. It was hot at the end of March. But what I decided to do was go back and get tested again. Okay, so went back, got tested again, tested negative. Now, we're about mid-April now. Around this time, I'm downstairs minding my business, blending, filling orders, just living the life, living my little happy life. And I see a news story that says that the urgent care where I went to get tested, this is a breaking news story, all of those tests need to be redone because there was some sort of tampering or a problem with the test kits. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit, a tad bit paranoid. Am I hot because I live in the desert, or am I hot because I got a fever? I naturally run hot. Like, temperature is 98.6. I'm usually around 99.3 normally. But, what the F, right? Appetite had returned, never lost my sense of smell. No headaches, energy was starting to return, but back I went again to get tested. This time I went to the hospital that I'm affiliated with and got my test there because by then they had testing kits. I got tested there and I tested positive for the coronavirus. So I took myself on another 2-week quarantine. Okay. After 2 weeks, I went back again and tested negative. And since then, I've been triple negative. It's like I'm so paranoid. But, here's my point. You know your body, you know when you're not well. And I gotta light into a lot of you right now because I'm sick and tired of telling you all that you need to schedule an appointment with your general practitioner, schedule an appointment with me. I'm even telling some of you all what's probably going on with you that's causing dis-ease in your bodies. And you're ignoring me and you're not going to the doctor and you're walking around sick. All right? So, when you know that you're not feeling well, when you know that things are a little off with your body, when you're a little bit depressed, because let me tell you something, This coronavirus affects the mind. It affects your spirits. It affects your cognitive abilities. All right? So if you're normally an optimistic, upbeat person and all of a sudden you're dealing with a little bit of low-grade depression, if you're someone who is normally very energetic, and for me, COVID wasn't going to do nothing for me. Let's see. We started cooking more together. We are working out together every day. I mean, this has been like living my life like it's golden. Okay? If you notice that something's not right with your body, if you notice that something's not right with your energy levels, especially, heck, if you're not breathing right, then something's wrong and you have to go get tested. Because let me tell you something, when you allow this virus to attack your body and to linger and to spread in your body, you're going to end up, well, God forbid, worst case scenarios, right? As we've seen, is death. I've lost friends. I know friends who have lost family members, and we're talking young people here. So I am really for real right now, and I never do this. I am pleading with you. If you are not feeling well, if you're ticking off at least 3 of those symptoms on that list that I read to you earlier, I want you to go get tested for COVID-19. And then I want you to self-quarantine for 15 days. And I want you to order your essentials from Dr. Monica's Natural Beauty and Wellness. And I want you to start stocking up and taking your vitamins and your herbs. All right? Because the best way to beat this is to have an incredibly healthy immune system. Get a lot of rest, drink a lot of water, sip your wine. And love on each other. I'm a hugger, so yeah, right. It's been kind of difficult, aside from the people in my house. It's been difficult for me not to be able to travel and see you all and to love on you all and to hug on you all, right? Because traveling nationally is what I was doing before. I'm not getting on a plane anytime before January. I'm just going to let y'all know that. That's a whole nother video. You know what? That's going to be my next video. Why Dr. Monica won't fly. Okay? And it has nothing to do with the planes themselves. Ha! Okay? You have to tune into that video. Look, all I'm saying, everybody, is when you leave your house, because, we got to leave our houses and do what we got to do, wear your mask. Okay? You're out for 2, 3, 4 hours, wear your freaking mask. Quit being so damn selfish. And if you're not trying to protect yourself and your loved ones, protect someone else. Protect someone else. That's all I got to say on that. All right? Listen, this has been wonderful. Thank you for allowing me to share my story with you. I am feeling great. And if I had the virus, I've kicked it. If I didn't have the virus, I've kicked it. The end. And so it is. But look, I want you all to continue to be as healthy as possible. And there are a couple of things that I want to share with you. We talked about earlier the Ujjai Breath. So I want to share with you the Ujjai Breath again. So it's real easy to get into Ujjai. You inhale fully through your nose. You exhale fully with a closed mouth. Your diaphragm drops into your belly. So this is from the root of your diaphragm. And then you're going to hear an ocean sound at the back of your throat. as if you're fogging up a mirror. So again, it sounds like this. And if you want to find me, please hit me up on YouTube at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff. Subscribe to my channel for free. Follow me on the gram at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff Riley. Email me at sistersage888@aol.com. Book me at Monica Bickerstaff. You can also find me on LinkedIn at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff Riley. Zoom is a little convoluted tonight. Must be really, really busy tonight. Okay. Are we still recording? Yeah. Okay. All right. Where was I? LinkedIn at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff Riley. Follow me on the gram at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff Riley. And please drop in the comments below and let me know what other topics you want me to cover. I really think that the next topic that I'm going to cover is going to be about why Dr. Monica is not going to fly before the year 2021. And I love flying. I'm an avid flyer. But again, the hint, it's not because of the planes. There's another reason why I'm not flying. And look, indulge yourself, indulge your family's wellness and care. Get with my essentials that are sustainable, organic, aromatherapy, wellness, and just be well. Now, let's see how I can turn this off. Oh, all right. I wish you all nothing but wellness and happiness, and I will see you soon in another 4 days.